The great Jog Ware. Josh? Yeah, I'm sending you the link now. But what do you need it for? Oh, you needed to get on yourself so you can take calls and stuff, right? Okay, you got it now. I just sent it to you. Check, you got it. Good morning, people. Good morning. Welcome.
Yeah. She wanna see romance. Oh yeah. Her body so interesting. Oh yeah. She get it back from big testing. Oh yeah. Falling hard for you. Oh yeah. Hard comes to. Oh yeah. My back to. Oh yeah. When you feeling my back to. Oh yeah. All of them I want my Betty. Oh yeah. She wanna see romance. Oh yeah. Her body so interesting. Oh yeah. She get it back from big testing. Oh yeah. Daddy, I'm for you. Oh yeah. All for you. Oh yeah. My back to. Oh yeah. Are you feeling my back to? Oh yeah. My baby tell me say she love my style. She really wanna be the one to walk down. Let me just lie if I ever break your heart. If I ever lie, if I ever leave you, let me bow. Everything going up, you the only one who keeps me calming down. The way you give me peace of mind, I know say you don't ever wanna see me frown. Now the kind of love I'm looking for, do it anytime. Where you are, where you come from, where you from come. Son, I must not wanna compare. Oh, no, sorry, what she doesn't compare. Oh, no. Boy, if you force her to show yourself, she will lay you down flat, that's so bad. Oh, no. That's my baby, yeah. You can blow all your own race. That's my baby, yeah. All of them now they want my Betty, oh yeah. She wanna see romance, oh yeah. Her body so in jasmine, oh yeah. She get it back from big testing, oh yeah. Falling hard for you, oh yeah. Hard comes to, oh yeah. My back to, oh yeah. When you feeling my back to, oh yeah. All of them now they want my Betty, oh yeah. She wanna see romance, oh yeah. Her body so in jasmine, oh yeah. She get it back from big testing, oh yeah. Now they am for you, oh yeah. All for you, oh yeah. My back to, oh yeah. Are you feeling my back to, oh yeah.
Every day and night, every night and day, I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. Every day and night, every night and day, I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. We at the telly and we getting it on. Baby girl, tell me what you wanna do. Yeah, right. We can stuff on the bed, bath and beyond. Baby girl, tell me what you into. Yeah. Cause every day and day, I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. Every day and day, I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. Forever, my lady, like Jodeci. You see your body keep controlling me, and I'm trying to get it popping like it's ecstasy. But your body should stay close to me. We gon' get it poppin', and soaking wet, fuck around. Got your girls, man, they all upset. Where you at? Where you been spending time? Got man, I always hit you up, but you not around. I be on out of man, I'll hit you up on the phone. I'm head down to pick you up, baby girl, when you all alone. I wanna call you up, but I can't do that shit. Come over here, baby, you the one I'm rolling with. You the one I'm fooling with. I spend the hours, 1,000 flowers, and tuna fish. Baby girl, you the only one that I'm dealing with. I swear to God, the MC Hammer catch you too legit. And didn't know that you my mama, Mia. Baby girl, you picture perfect like the Mona Lisa. Take you out to France, doing a little dance. Telling me that you love me, you posting it on the gram. And didn't know that you my mama, Mia. Baby girl, you picture perfect like the Mona Lisa. Take you out to France, doing a little dance. Telling me that you love me, you posting it on the gram. Baby girl, I got plans for you. Better yet, I made plans for two. Take your time, let me admire you. And baby girl, we get it popping like we
Allen Bernard International, or ABR, is a management consulting firm with a team of consultants and associates who focus on growing and transforming home healthcare agencies, nonprofits, and small businesses in other industries as well as individuals. Our services include ABR Business Support Services, ABR Accounting and Tax Services, and ABR Anti-Money Laundering Compliance Services. At ABR, we bring to each assignment dedication and commitment, experience and skills, performance-based process, integrated solution teams, and client relations. For more inquiries on our services, call phone number 469-378-3955. That's Allen Bernard International, or ABR, transforming business through ideas.
Are you in search of a credible, trustworthy, and professional real estate company? Well, your answer is yes. Realty Liberia Corporation is a solution to all your real estate needs. They provide real estate management, broker the sale or purchase of real properties, facilitate real property rental arrangements. They do property appraisals and title searches. Their effective and competent U.S. trained team boasts of over 30 years of experience working in the residential and commercial real estate space of America. They are a 100% Liberian-owned company located ideally on 4th Street Sinker in the Oregon compound. They can be reached on cell phone numbers +231 888-282-828 or 231-775-282-828. They are found on the internet at www.realtyliberia.com. Ladies and gentlemen, stop by today at the 4th Street Sinker office and tell them Henry Costa sent you.
Do you need a car?
Ready for an upgrade?
Then come to Sika Motors, sole distributors of Toyota vehicles, Mitsubishi vehicles, and Yamaha motorbikes, genuine accessories and spare parts.
You name it, we have it. We have the 2022 brands of Toyota vehicles. Select from our new Toyota Starlight,
Toyota Belter, Toyota Rush.
We've got the best deal in town. Through our Sika Motors financing schemes with selected banks, EcoBank Liberia and UBA Liberia, starting at the lowest as $500 USD. You won't believe these prices. Come for quality, reliability, and durability. Take a spin and let's make a deal.
Sika Motors, Ono UN Drive at Sayotown, Bushra Island, or call Sika Motors on +231 775 987 758 or email cmarketing@cfao.com. Sika Motors, drive with confidence.
Don't sleep, don't sleep.
When you talk durable, environmental friendly, and an all-weather surface smoothener, the only name that comes to mind is Zize Quality Paints. Zize Quality Paints come in all color and is produced in the USA. You don't have to worry anymore, because with Zize Quality Paints, you can change from oil to water-based paint with no damage to your wall or surface. And also, Zize Paint doesn't peel your wall. The good news is we can customize your paint based on your preference. Locate our offices in Police Academy Junction, RRA Highway, and our newly opened branch at LMC Junction, St. Paul Bridge, Bourgeois Island. For the first of its kind in Liberia, Zize Quality Group of Companies Incorporated introduces the Painter Referral Cash Commission. Professional painters can earn referral cash commission ranging from $5 to $375 when your client buy minimum total sale value greater than or equal to $200 per transaction. This offer runs from September 5th, 2022 to December 31st, 2022. Interested professional painters can contact any of our Zize Quality Paint store locations. This is our way of appreciating our valued professional painters for their support and continuous commitment to doing business with us. The qualification is just simple. You must be a professional painter. Referral cash commission is based on per transaction and not on accumulated purchases. For more information, call phone numbers 0777 366 142 or 0555 386 177. Zize Quality Paints. Give your property a shine.
Let me see you.
We all know the headache we go through sending money to our loved ones, friends, and family in Liberia. High fees, long lines in banks, the usual complaint of the system being down, such a waste of time and energy. That is why I was very happy when I learned that SendWave is now in Liberia. So now I can send money anytime from anywhere directly from my smartphone to the MTN Lone Star Cell mobile money account of a loved one, friend, or family within seconds for just a tiny fee. So download SendWave now to your phone from your Apple Store or Google Play Store. Add your details, and don't worry, they are very safe and secure. And start sending money today. Don't forget to insert the promo code COSTA to get free $5 credit added to your first transfer. SendWave is secure, super fast, and by far the most affordable way to send money to Liberia. I'm Henry P. Costa and a very happy customer. Thank you.
Good morning. George, what's up?
A cool boss. How y'all end this morning?
The great Judge Guare. What's up?
Okay.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to everyone, wherever you are. Welcome to the Costa Show. Today is oh man, technology is amazing. We're broadcast. We're live on radio, right?
Not yet.
Okay.
The guys are
but let me know when we are. We're broadcasting to you. We're broadcasting to you from our location. George is in our studio on Lynch Street, and I am coming to you from home. And yeah, this is great. The internet we got now seems to be working well. George, you can hear me very well, right? I mean, there's no breaking or anything like that.
Very clear.
That is fantastic. All right. So yeah, that's very good. That is amazing. Folks, how are you all doing? And I hope you all can hear us very clearly. And today is the 11th day of January 2023. Smo Duana, thank you very much for that sound check. Thank you very much. Trokong Ba says we are loud and clear. And to all of you people watching and listening via our multiple platforms, we're glad to be here on this day. We're going to start with our trip to Buchanan today. Well, before we go to the Buchanan trip today, we want to talk about, we'll talk about the Buchanan trip first. We're going to Buchanan Grand Bassa today. My team and I, we were invited by Senator Yomli Kanga Lawrence, the political leader of the Liberty Party, and we're going to Buchanan today, and we're looking forward to it. It looks like it will be interesting, and we're looking forward to it, to having a good time in Buchanan, Grand Bassa County today. I just want to say, the lady, you all remember the lady who was in the wheelchair that was part of who went to receive us at the Unity Party headquarters. Our folks contacted us and they sent some little money for her. As a matter of fact, so Mom Betty in Minnesota sent her $100, and our folks there in the Friends of Henry Costa in Australia, the Friends of Henry Costa in Australia sent her, they just sent her some money, $213. So that's a total of $300. And these people don't know her from anywhere. They just saw her and they were moved and they wanted to help her. So these are some of the things that our people that we've been able to do to get our people to be able to identify and help people who are in need. So we want to thank the Friends of Henry Costa. We want to thank the Friends of Henry Costa in Australia for the $213 that they've sent to Mr. Sylvester Tevis now for that lady. Tevis is going to collect the money and he's going to call her and present it to her. She came to see us the other day. I didn't get to see her. I was not there, but they gave her the $100 that Mom Betty has sent for her from the U.S. So that's $300 for her. I just wanted to update the public so you know that we did not ask for her for nothing. She's received, she has been given, or she has been given some money, and $300 will go to her exactly. Now, so yeah, so we're going to Buchanan. The last time I was in Buchanan, Grand Bassa, I don't recall when that was, but I know it must have been a couple of years ago. It must have been a couple of years ago that we were in Buchanan. Beautiful city, wonderful people, and so we're going there today. We're going and we're coming back the same day. Yeah, we leave at 12:30. We leave at 12:30. We might be in Buchanan at maybe around like 2 something today, like 2:30 or something. It's a 2-hour drive from where we are. So we're looking forward. So all our people in Grand Bassa, Buchanan, we're looking forward to seeing you. You know, we're gonna have a good time. I'm sure of it, and we're looking forward to it. All right. Thank you very much. Now, the Elections Commission has published. Did you get? The Elections Commission has published a revised calendar of events, key electoral events, events that So the calendar is here. I'm looking at the calendar. I'm trying to make sense of it. What exactly has been revised about the calendar? I'm trying to make sense of it. I don't know what they've changed, but they said they have revised the calendar. I have the calendar here. It still says that voter registration will commence on the 20th of March and it will end on the 11th of May, 2023. That's what it still says. It says here that election day will be on October the 10th, 2023. It says here that the pronouncement of the final results of the elections, or the announcement of the final results of the elections, will be on the 5th or the 25th of October, 2 weeks later, 2023. Now, what I don't know is what exactly on this calendar that they have changed. I do not know what that is. I'm still looking to see what that is. If you know, please tell me, but I don't know what that is. George, do you know what they've changed?
No.
I don't seem to know. Yes, Samuel Sakaman, that is a good point. The voter registration will not commence, will not be happening in one part of the country. In all parts of the country at the same time. This particular voter registration, we're told that they are going to do it in sections. So they're going to take, for example, Montserrado, Magibie, and maybe Bond counties, and they're going to do the voter registration there, and they're going to move to another region, and they're going to do it, and they're going to move to another region. That's what we're told. But what they have not announced, because I remember the first time they made the announcement, that's what they said they would do. But what we do not see here is where exactly this time they would be doing the voter registration where, I mean, they're going to begin and where they're going to end, and they haven't published that. As far as I'm concerned, I haven't seen that. So that's something that we are yet to see. Now, so they say they've revised it, but we don't know exactly what they have revised. So yeah, so that is what they are saying. Now, we want to address something here, and I want you to please listen to me. So we want to inform you that an official statement has been released by the office of the former Vice President Joseph Yuma Boakai and Standard Bearer of the Unity Party. On Sunday night, the former Vice President was not feeling very well, and he decided to check himself into a local hospital. The decision was not made by his people. He was fit enough to say, I want to go to the hospital and let the doctors just, as a precautionary measure. As a precautionary measure, the former Vice President Joseph Yuma Boakai was checked into the into a local hospital, and he has been doing extremely well. It was nothing to be alarmed about, and he is very fine. The office has issued a statement. The statement is out there. Some people, for whatever reasons, will try to make it look like Joe Boakai is supposed to be a Superman or an Iron Man who, unlike other human beings, is not supposed to get sick or is not supposed to feel sick. He's not supposed to have a headache, or he's not supposed to have, like for me, for example, I'm developing a cold. I asked my people to make me some ginger and peppermint remedy. You all know that it's very effective against the cold, the common cold. So we are all prone to getting sick. We're humans. It is an inherent and innate frailty of being a human being. We do get sick, and and when we don't feel very well and we are conscious of our health and our well-being, we should go and see a doctor. We should not self-medicate. It is not advisable to self-medicate. So Joseph Yuma Boakai is at a local hospital. He checked himself in. He asked to be checked in. He's doing great. I was with him on Monday. I was with him on Tuesday. Yesterday, I was with him. Monday, I was with him. He's doing great. And we were planning and discussing a number of things, one of which has to do with, some travel plans. He's got some meetings abroad and he's got some engagements abroad. And there's an upcoming JMB Foundation fundraiser in the United States he's going to be attending. There are some other events in other parts of the world he's going to be attending. And so I was sitting there discussing these plans with him, with the other members of the team. So just so you know. So we believe that we need to tell the public, because you don't tell the public and they'll be like, oh, there's something wrong. Oh, no. So he was not feeling very well. He was under the weather. And he actually started feeling that way on Friday. He wasn't here. Just, something you just are feeling a little weird. And then on Sunday, he said, you know what? Let me go to the hospital. Yeah. So he's doing great. After the only reason I'm not going to see him today is because I am traveling with my team to Buchanan. So I will not be able to see him today, but I will call him on the phone and we will chat. So he's doing very, very well. And I thought you should all know that. And not only hear it from other people who are telling you other things, but to hear it from us, who are his people. So the former Vice President, Joseph Yuma Boakai, checked himself into a local hospital on Sunday night, and he is doing very well. And we've been meeting and discussing his upcoming trip abroad for a number of engagements, one of which is a fundraiser event for the Joseph Yuma Boakai Charity Foundation. So you should know that. You hear it from us, so that other people who wish otherwise, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but VP Boakai is doing very, very well. I myself, I don't feel really, really well right now, but I have to do what I have to do. I asked my people to make me some ginger drink, so that's how I feel. All right, good. Yeah. All right, folks. So now that we've said that, you can go now and say, yeah, Costa said so. I told you that. The statement was put out last night. We thought it was the right thing to do. We put out a statement so that our people would not get alarmed, so that our people would not be deceived and lied to by our political detractors. Having said that, we now move on. So Joe Baga is great. Joe Baga is great. Thanks for your concern. We appreciate it, but he's great. Yeah, he's doing very, very well. Yeah. All right. So now we move on to something else. So Prince Johnson continues on his tirade against George Weah. Of course, I mean, you all know Prince Johnson. Prince Johnson is, I keep telling my friends and those of my friends who were all in the same political camp, and those of them who harbor this delusional expectation that Prince Johnson might support us. You are mistaken. Prince Johnson is running for senator, and Jeremiah Kung might run for president. Not that he can win. They know he has absolutely zero shot of winning, but they're trying to ensure that they secure some votes, some presidential votes, so that they can use that in the runoff to try to leverage it for money. I can tell you this much. We are not going to give anybody money to support us for two reasons. Number one, we don't have it. Number two, we do not believe in giving anybody money to support us. When I say we, I mean the Joseph Boakai camp and even the Henry Costa camp. We don't have it to give it to you, and we're not going to give it to you. Whatever money we raise, we're going to use that money to go across the country and to go across the Montserrat County to canvass, to talk to our people, to get their support. We're not going to be giving anybody any money to support us. We will go directly to the Liberian people. We will ask them for their votes. Most of the voters are decided. Now, folks, if you're on this live podcast or you listen to us, I mean, those of you who are listening to us on other platforms, you might not be able to participate in this little thing I'm about to do. But if you're on this live podcast and your mind is already made up as to who you want to vote for, just make it known by saying yes. If you have not made up your mind as to who you want to vote for, say no. How many of you have made up your minds to vote for whoever it is that you're voting for? Make it known by saying yes. Most people have decided already who it is that they're going to vote for. They're not waiting for campaign. Campaign is not going to change much. There are very few people whose minds you're going to be able to change during the campaign. The people have already decided. I see a bunch of yeses. I see a bunch of yeses. Yes, people have decided who it is that they're going to be voting for. Now, I'm going to ask you, if you don't mind, please tell us. If you're going to be voting for Joe Boakai, just tell us JNB. If you're going to be voting for Ellis Cummings, say ABC. If you're going to be voting for George Weah, say GMW. George Manawia, tell us, who are you going to be voting for? Such as JNB or GMW or ABC. Tell us. Who are you going to be voting for? There you go. Let the others know, because there are thousands of people who are going to watch this video. Tens of thousands of people are going to watch this video later on in other parts of the world. When people wake up, they're going to be watching this video. So just let them know who it is that you're going to be voting for. There you go. I see a bunch of JNBs. I see a bunch of JNBs, JNB. They're coming in so fast that I can't even possibly call out your names. That's fantastic. I see one or two ABCs. I see one or two GMWs. There you go. That's very good. That's healthy. That's very healthy. So most people already know who it is that they're going to be voting for. So when we go, now I'm going to also ask you, if you're in Montserrat County and you're going to be voting for senator, who it is that you're going to be voting for senator. You can say HPC or what's the other fellow's name? SJ for Sir Joseph. Who are you going to be voting for? HPC or SJ? There you go. People have already decided. Now, this is not an opinion poll. This is just to let people know, those who don't already know, that most people have already decided who they are going to be voting for. The people's minds are made up. And don't even think that you can change people's minds. There you go. There you go. Thank you very, very much for that little exercise. We just wanted to let people know that over 90% of the voters have already decided who it is that they're going to be voting for. And so there is no confusion in the people's minds. They know who they're going to be voting for. Now, let's go on to Prince Johnson. So I read one of the local dailies today, and Prince Johnson is saying that George Weah has desecrated the church. You know, when I hear that word desecrated, last time I heard anybody ascribe that word to a president was when Louis Brown said that Ellen Johnson Sirleaf had desecrated the office of president. I'm sure some of you do recall that. Now, Prince Johnson accuses George Weah of desecrating the church. What does that mean? Because you're wondering, what does it mean? It means that Prince Johnson believes that the way George Weah goes into these churches and they allow him to get up there on the pulpit where the pastor and the deemed minister of gospel should be preaching to the congregation from, he stands up there and he says all kinds of ridiculous things. All kinds of ridiculous things. That is what Prince Johnson means. You know, I look at Prince Johnson himself. Do you really honestly believe Prince Johnson to be a real true man of God? Or this is just a facade? You know, in Liberia, one of the things to do if you want to be accepted, Liberians are very sentimental people, and they're very, what's the word to use? You know, Liberians are not very religious in that sense, but they tend to be very godly. Liberians tend to be very spiritual, like their God business not easy. You know, that's one of the things you can easily bamboozle Liberians by or with is religiosity or spirituality, God business, period. God business. Just make them feel like you believe in God, or you know, and then you can, they will forgive you for almost anything. I mean, they will forgive a murderer, a mass murderer like Prince Johnson, because he says he's a pastor. They will forgive General Botnicki because he says he's a pastor. They will forgive anybody. You can be the worst murderer. You say you are you're a reborn minister of the gospel, and there you go. You have just bought your forgiveness. Liberians are very magnanimous and very generous, very forgiving. So Prince Johnson says that George Weah has desecrated the church because Weah should not be preaching and Weah is preaching. I mean, I do agree with Prince Johnson. Not that I believe that Prince Johnson himself has not desecrated the church by masquerading as a preacher when we all know that he is far from a preacher. I know that. You all know that. Now, George, we're going to go to the phone lines this morning and talk to our people, and we'll hear what you all have to say. This is today's Wednesday, the 11th day of January. In a few months, you know, one of the things I've learned in this country, and I want to say this to the people in power. I want to say this to you, to the people in power. I talk to a lot of people. I've talked to a lot of people since I've been here. And one of the complaints that I get, one of the concerns that I get, which is quite disturbing about the people in power, is that the government has driven successfully such a deep divide, a deep wedge within the population. The people, this country has never been more polarized than it is today. Deeply divided. And this division is driven by the people in power. So much so that people stay away from their own family members who do not support the CDC. They stay away from their own relatives, their own buddies, at least publicly, for fear that their own people in power would punish them or would go after them for just being friends or just associating openly with family members and loved ones. That is how dangerous this thing is. You know, a friend of mine told me the other day, he said he had gone to see a friend who works in the government. And the friend he had gone to see, his friend, he sat in his friend's office. And the friend was afraid. Not that the friend is not a good friend, but he was afraid. He was trying to be careful. And because this friend that my friend had gone to see is in the government. He's a government official, but he's friends with my friend. So we have this guy as our mutual friend. And he was saying, when he sat in the guy's office and they closed the office door, and the guy shouted and said, open the door. He said, open the door. He said, why? He said, because I can't be seen with you in an office with the doors closed, because people might think that Henry Costa has sent you to talk to me, or I'm giving you information to take to Henry Costa. This guy, my friend, is friends with this government official. He went to see the man in his office, and the man is telling him to close the door because he does not want to risk being seen with this government official. I mean, he does not want to risk being seen with a friend of his, who also happens to be a friend of mine, who has been all over Facebook with me, and as such, everybody knows that he is a Costa friend, or he is a friend of Henry Costa and a supporter of Henry Costa. So he said to his friend, leave the door open while you and I are sitting in this office, because I don't want my staff and my workmates in this office to think that you've come to me to discuss something sensitive about Henry Costa. Jesus Christ of Israel. That is how bad the situation in the country is. And another friend in the conversation was telling me not so long ago that business owners in this country, especially foreign business owners and local business owners, when they feel injured by the government, they are afraid to take their cases to court, to go and seek legal recourse in the courts because of retribution, that they might be targeted. How dare you take the government to court? How dare you sue the government? So people are injured. Their rights are abused. And you know what? Instead of taking the case to court to seek legal redress, they have to go to the very same government people that have injured them and prostrate before them and beg them for mercy. How dare you tell us that we wrong you? Even though we injure you, we wrong you, but you do not tell us we wrong you. You do not tell us we wrong you. You do not tell us that we wrong you. You must act as though we never wrong you, and you must never take us to court. Because to take us to court would mean that you who were injured by us, you would be punished for simply going to court. So I'll tell you this. The business people in this country can't wait, especially the foreign business people. They can't wait for the government to leave power because of the kind of witch hunt this government has carried out. I recall very, very well. I recall very, very well. Very, very well. Very, very well. There was an issue regarding the Liberia Chamber of Commerce and the government. This issue was regarding this company that does what do they do? GTMS, that the company that issues the tracking numbers that people have to pay money for. Every container you bring into the country, you have to buy it, you have to get a tracking number. I recall very well. The business people were very offended and very much against that tracking number system. And they spoke out against it. And through the Chamber of Commerce, they had a series of meetings with government officials, and they were against it. They said it was bad. Guess what happened as a result of that? Wilson Tapper was Minister of Commerce at the time. The government people started reaching out to people and threatening them. The NSA started calling business people, particularly the foreign business people, and threatening them that they were being investigated or looked into for alleged economic sabotage against the state or economic sabotage of the state. Folks, imagine that. Business people are complaining that you have brought a certain service that adds really no value to what they do, and you're making them pay for it. You're making them pay for it. Yeah, the CTN thing, yeah. And you're making them pay for this service. And they are complaining about it, legitimately complaining about it, as they should. And you are using the NSA, you're using the National Security Agency to start summoning business people in and intimidating and threatening them and telling them that they will face deportation if they do not desist from calling in business people. From making noise about the CTN. Look, folks. You don't understand what happens in this country. I have friends who are not government officials, who are private business people, or who are just private citizens. They are afraid to be seen with me publicly. Some of them are even afraid to come to my house in the day because the government witch hunts people. Can you imagine? Government, no matter how incompetent it is, but governments all over the world, they have long hands. Their hands can reach very far, and they can go into your place of work, whether you're in a private company, they can have you fired or they can make your life live in hell. Fellow Liberians, these are the people that expect to get a second term in office. These people who have caused our people to live in fear. These people who think that it is their right to treat people like dirt. These people who molest, harass, extort, suppress, marginalize our people, think that they can stay in power. They cannot. They cannot. They will not be able to do that. And so I say to you, my friends, the CDC is doomed. There is absolutely nothing George Weah will do to get re-elected. Nothing. They will not be able to stay in power. It will not happen. You can't. You can't be seen as that you don't support them. It's a crime. You've committed a crime. They've made the country dangerous for people. People cannot move freely. People cannot associate freely for fear that they might be witch hunted. They might be, it's just sad. It is just extremely, extremely sad. So I want to say this to you, my friends. George Weah and his people, it's over for them. It's over for them. There's no way that they are going to be re-elected because of what they've done and what they're doing to this country. 9 months from today, there will be a new president in this town. And Liberia, this madness that we're seeing, this poverty, this hardship that we're seeing, it will come to an end. And the country will begin to do well. It will come to an end. You can rest assured that we're going to change this country. We're going to make this country work for all of our people, not just some of our people. That's what we're going to do. George Weah, we're going to go to the phone lines and take some calls there. Read the numbers out very slowly and open the phone lines. Folks, you can call in, you can participate. You're watching, you're listening to the Costa Show. Today is Wednesday, the 11th day of January, 2023. I'm glad to be here. My co-host, Bwaka Kamara, cannot be here. He had to take his madam to the airport. And so we are here this morning, George Weah, myself. We started off by telling you about our trip to Buchanan today upon an invitation from Senator Yomli Kanga Lawrence. We also told you that JMB is doing very well. It was his decision to be checked into a local hospital because he wasn't feeling very well. He was a bit under the weather, and he's doing very well now. And so we just went, but he's resting. He's just basically resting. He needs a lot of rest. It's just too much tension with everybody coming in, and he's seeing a lot of people. But he is doing very, very well. That man has so much endurance and so much energy. It's not even funny. I can't even do what he does. All those people he has to see every day is just something. So George, somebody says you should check the tuning. Check the tuning app. Somebody says you should check it. So announce the numbers. Let's go to the phone lines and let's take some calls.
Okay, but tell the person that they refresh the device because all the sites are working.
Okay, good. The sites are working.
Okay,
all right.
So
let's take some calls.
Okay, 0770102 0886 010 TD8TD. The WhatsApp number plus 231 88 0513417, or you can call 0777 240727. These are the number to call this morning. Please refresh your device.
Those are the numbers to call. Call in and participate. We want to hear what you have to say. And the Elections Commission, they are still saying that voter registration will commence on the 20th of March. We hope that it will happen. And because these elections must be had. Let's take some calls there, George.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Pedro.
Good morning. We can hear you, my brother.
Yeah, I said I want to you the money tell you on in the kitchen when you coming by me. You know who talking? I don't got to call my name, but I will tell you, man.
Yeah, but don't call the show and ask to talk to me. No, don't do that. No, this is not where we do that. The show is a different platform. Find another way to get in touch with me. Yeah, let's take some calls there.
0770. Let's go back to the phone line. Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning, Betty.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah. The Petro, nothing will care Joe we are 2023. Nothing. Because even we the local people, we get our shop, the cabinet shop. Doing anything, you never see any cabinet shop when the face on the put pin on it. It never happened. But now when we say it will be sitting down until the color change at the end of the day, we'll put pin on it. You see? So now you be talking about going back, it will not happen. Thank you so much.
Okay. You hear that thing that man talking? They never used to paint their furniture when they made them. But today they get to paint the furniture. Because after making the furniture, you know, most of the furniture shops or the not furniture shops or the carpentry shops in this country, they put the furniture outside. They are outdoors. They don't have showrooms like the big foreign-owned furniture stores that import their furniture. These people keep their furniture outdoors. So the furniture stays outdoor until the color begins to change. So they are forced to paint them. You see, look, sometimes listen to the subliminal messages. What does that mean? People are not buying furniture like they used to. People are not buying anything like they used to because of how bad and how hard things are. Let's go back to the lines and take some more calls there. Things are bad, oh. Things are very bad in this country. Let's take some calls.
Yep, that go to the WhatsApp. Okay, we lost it. That's 0770-102-102 0886 010 TD8TD. The WhatsApp number plus 231 880 513 0770-102-102 0886 010 TD8TD. Yep, these are the number to call this morning. Frank Hasting, we're calling.
So call us. Let's hear you. Don't take his call. Don't call his name here. He is an idiot. We don't speak with idiots here. Things are extremely bad in the country. And unfortunately, the government, they think that as bad as things are, they can win an election. You know, that's why some of you suspect that they might try to cheat. Because I don't know what they're depending on. What is it these people are depending on? Why do they think that they can win an election in this country with this level of hardship in the country, with this level of incompetence, this level of, political witch hunt, and how can anybody in his sound mind expect to win an election in this country? How? I don't know. It's beyond me. Let's go back to the lines and take some calls.
Yep, 0770-102-102-0886-010 TD. The WhatsApp number plus 231 plus 231 880-513417 plus
What
231
is the WhatsApp
880.
number? Because a lot of people call from abroad, so we want to make sure they have the opportunity to call in as well. What is the WhatsApp number?
Okay, plus 231 880 513417. The WhatsApp number 0770-102-102-0886-010 TD. These are the number to call this morning and be part of the show this morning. No calls yet. I'm trying to check the website. I'm looking at it right now. 0770-102-102-0886-010.
You know, I just want to say this. Let me say this. Somebody alerted me to Sir Joseph on a local radio show this morning, and I watched a little bit of it. He's talking about importing rice because to him, rice is expensive. So he's working with some people to import rice, to sell rice cheaper to the Liberian people. You know, first of all, Sir Joseph is an idiot. And the guy asked him the question, the host of the show asked him, say, you're a lawmaker. You're the chairman on executive and a supposedly influential member of the CDC. Why are you not trying to make policy or take action through policy decisions? You should not be importing rice yourself. Sir Joseph said, you know, he had nothing, he had no, and yeah, he had a stupid answer to give. But here's the point. Why do you think Sir Joseph is going into rice importation? Now, folks, where does Sir Joseph even get money from to start talking about importing rice? Do you know how much money to import rice? If I told you I could import rice, I would be lying to you because it's freaking expensive to import rice. These guys have gotten rich from our country. They are so rich. Sir Joseph had nothing for himself before becoming representative and then senator in 2018. But today, Sir Joseph is talking about importing rice to this country to sell cheaper than what the other importers are selling it for. That is something that you all should be concerned by. How is he getting the money? How is it that this one man is building community colleges? This one man he owns a number of businesses. This one man is importing rice. He's got trucks that ArcelorMittal is renting for him. He's got trucks that this Western cluster in Bombay County is renting for him. He's got buses on the road. He's got a construction company. He gets government contracts, you know, and he is now importing rice. So where is he getting the money from? How is it that everybody else is suffering in the country, but these CDC guys are getting rich? Where do they get the money from? That is the question. Everybody should be concerned. Where does Sir Joseph get the money from to be importing rice? To import rice is not like biscuits, or it's not like toilet paper, or you can stack a container load of water or soft drinks from Europe or America to ship to Liberia. To import rice is expensive. How is Sir Joseph able to do these things? That is the question that we all should be asking, because Sir Joseph, as chairman on executive, is one of the people who is stealing our money and has gotten rich overnight. Sir Joseph didn't have a business before he became representative and then senator. He didn't have absolutely any of these things. Absolutely any of these things. But I can say this to you. Sir Joseph will be defeated along with the CDC. He can import all the rice he wants to import. He will not win. And it is also conflict of interest that a sitting senator would be importing rice when a senator, one as well situated as he is, who does not even know the powers that he has, is now becoming a competitor to rice importers when he should be exercising oversight responsibility in concert with, of course, the Ministry of Commerce and the other people to monitor and to oversee what these people are doing. So now, how do we, Sir Joseph has become an importer himself. Yes. And do you know why he's doing these things? He's doing these things because he's afraid. He's afraid and he knows that we're going to beat him. So now Sir Joseph is a rice importer. Folks, do you know what it means to bring one small, tiny container load? I mean, a vessel load of rice is millions of dollars. So the question is, Sir Joseph needs to tell the public, this is my challenge to him, where is he getting the money from to bring rice? And then we want to know, where does he have the money from? Where is he getting the money from? Sir Joseph Power was not rich. His man was not rich. This is a poorly educated or an illiterate man, a semi-literate man with very, very, very weak communication skills. Nothing in his head. He didn't have anything. He didn't work in any big business. He didn't earn money from anywhere. How is it that today he's such a wealthy man? He was in the House of Representatives when Ellen was president. He didn't have money. He didn't do these things. But today CDC is in the executive mansion. Sir Joseph is certainly a very wealthy man and is importing rice. He's into the trucking business. This man has over 10 trucks, heavy-duty trucks that ArcelorMittal rents from him. More than 10 heavy-duty trucks that ArcelorMittal rents from him. These trucks are super expensive. One of them costs over $80,000, $90,000, $100,000. That's about over $1 million the man invested in these trucks. How did Sir Joseph get over $1 million to invest in trucks? He's also doing the same thing with what's the company's name? This new company, the Western Cluster. They're going to be trucking the iron ore. So where is he getting all the money from? Folks, that is a question. Where is he getting the money from? Anybody who cares about corruption or who is strongly bothered by the level of corruption we're seeing in the CDC government, that is a question you would be asking Sir Joseph. The man said he got rice coming in the country. They're bringing, I don't know how many thousand metric tons of rice. He is bringing the rice. So let him tell the people of Montserrat County where he got millions of dollars from to import rice into the country. So those are the numbers. You can call us. You can participate on the show this morning. We're very glad to be here. At 12:30 today, we're going to take off to go to Grand Bassa, Buchanan, where we're going to spend, of course, the whole day. We'll come back in the evening, and we hope you're all doing very, very, very well. It is serious. I mean, the people are so brazen. They are so brazen that they don't even care what you think. They're so brazen in their corruption that they don't even care. They are erecting mansions right before your eyes. People who you knew who could not afford to eat. Look at Koji. Koji used to be passing around in this town begging us for money to pay his rent. We used to pay Jefferson Koji's rent. Today, Koji owns buildings all over the place. I mean, how could he afford that? How is Koji able to afford these things? I mean, I wonder. I mean, Jefferson Koji, I remember one particular day, Koji hunted me down in this town. Koji put his backpack, his back bag on his back. He used to do that. Put his backpack on his back, got in a taxi cab. He chartered a taxi cab. And he was hunting me down from place to place until he finally met me. And I remember where Koji met me. Koji came and met me somewhere around the U.S. embassy. I had gone for a meeting. He was in a taxi. Koji said, my man, you got to give me something today because I got to pay the taxi driver. That is the same Koji who is today a rich man overnight. Go see the property Koji has built in Foya. See the house Koji bought on 19th Street in Sinko. There's another building Koji has erected right opposite his house that he bought for hundreds of thousands of dollars. See that building. So how are these people getting so rich when all of us are getting so poor? We are all getting so poor, and all these people are getting so rich. So what is it that they're doing that we are not doing? Are they smarter than we are? No, they are not. They're thieves. That's what they are. They're stealing from the rest of us to enrich themselves. But let me tell you this. These people will pay. All those properties they're illegally acquiring, we will get it from them when we come to power. I promise you that. Joseph Boakai will not look at me, Henry Costa, and tell us that we will not go after these people when we come to power. It will not even be up to Joe Boakai for us to do that. We will do that. These people will pay. They will not go free. That is why they're afraid to lose these elections, because their very lives depend on these elections. These boys will go to jail. We will confiscate their assets. We will hunt them down. We will bring them before the law and we'll prosecute them. And those of them who will flee the country, we will ask Interpol to pick them up and ship them back to Liberia to face the law. That is what we are going to do until we can recover as much as possible of what they stole or they have stolen from the Liberian people. I make that promise to you. Let's go to the phone lines and take some calls.
Good morning. Oh, we lost you there. Just hold on. Let me put it you. Just hold on a little bit. Oh, 0770-102-102-0886 010-3080. The WhatsApp number. Let's go to the line here. Good morning. Good morning. Cause we are on the radio now. Good morning.
Fantastic. We are on the radio. So we're going to go after these people. They will be made to restitute everything they've stolen.
Yeah.
All right.
Hello?
Let's go back there. Let's take some calls.
Yeah, hello?
Good morning. We can hear you, my brother.
All right, okay. I'm 121. I'm calling from Bannersville.
Okay, welcome.
Yeah, anyway, thank you for the show this morning. Anyway, when it comes to Sajid, I live in OP this morning, talking about, he's making rights. But the rest, he didn't call the company, he said the rest, the company trusted him and giving him the rest to kind of sell. But he didn't call the company name, so we can even go after the company to check whether what he's saying is true. And you're talking about the bosses also. Look at MTA today. The man is share on executive. MTA has broken down, it's not functioning. But now he's taking the glory to bring bosses to make his money. And telling us that these bosses were Mosorado. This man told us in 2020 that when Sir Joseph lost when Thomas Ford lost the election, he was not going to run. But today, Thomas Ford lost the election. He said that because he wanted to motivate his supporters. That hypocrisy would never work here. And Costa, you came the other day, you came to Bannersville, you didn't let us to know who your supporters we are here, but you didn't inform us. And we are vexed. You have to come back here so we can see you. Thank you.
Okay. We are very sorry, my dear brother. We came that day to Senator Dillon's house, and I'm sorry we were not able to see you guys, but we'll come back, we'll see you guys. We'll plan something. Thank you very much. Let's take another caller.
Okay.
George, you have to speak into the mic.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. This is William Kwapo calling from.
We can hear you, my brother. Go ahead.
Where are you calling from?
This is William Kwapo speaking from Worcester, Massachusetts. Henry, I just want to tell you thank you for the wonderful job you are doing, and I just want Sir Joseph to understand that instead of making law to strengthen the rice importer, Sir Joseph has become the competitor. Sir Joseph has neglected his job that he was hired for. So at this time, Sir Joseph must be leaving. All right? If you want to be a rice importer, he be a rice importer. He want to be in the trucking business, fine. And Sir Joseph has deliberately throwing the government transportation agency out of business because he refused to do his job. The Liberian people, the people of Mosorado, should be taking him to court for even becoming a competitor to the government instead of strengthening. Sir Joseph, I want to let you know your responsibility. The job you're supposed to do is to strengthen the government transportation system by making law to protect them. And also, your responsibility is to make law that will be able to bring better rights in Liberia for the Liberian people. You guys have neglected your job. Shame on you. You are very, very, very low. Thank you, Henry. Good job. I will see you when I get there.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Now, George, hold on. Let me add something to what this caller said. He made a very good point. The NTA is owned by the government. It's a government entity. They have a fleet of buses that were donated by our foreign partners. These buses are old. These buses are poorly maintained, and these buses, many of them are inoperable and non-functional. Sir Joseph, as a senator, should ensure that there's money in the budget to repair those buses, to maintain those buses, something he has failed to do. Instead of doing that, Sir Joseph decided to take advantage of the opportunity to bring in buses himself to make money out of the situation. You see how greedy this man is? He realizes that rice is in demand and the price of rice has gone up. So Sir Joseph went and hustled wherever he got the millions from to bring rice into the country. Again, he's become a competitor to the rice importers. Sir Joseph just needs to leave the government, leave the Senate, and go and do his rice business, and do his bus business, and do his busing business, and do his trucking business, and do his community college business. The man got so many businesses. The man is a wealthy man. Sir Joseph is a multi-millionaire. How he got the money, nobody knows. Sir Joseph did not win the lottery. Sir Joseph did not find a big diamond somewhere. Sir Joseph does not have an oil company, or Sir Joseph did not inherit a large rubber farm, or rubber doesn't even make money nowadays. But the question is, people need to ask Sir Joseph, how can you afford all these things? How are you building all these things? How do you have all these trucks and all these buses and all these community colleges and all these things that you have? Let's go back to the lines and take some more calls there. This is the fruit of corruption.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, by the way, I'm Fanny M40 calling from the Abano community of district number 15 to be precise, the Sonata community.
Welcome, my brother.
Yeah, actually, what Henry Costa just today is exactly what is going on in the city. Those people get into power to enrich themselves. They don't think about the masses. What's the story for this? Our district number 15. Since this man took over as a lawmaker, we don't have nothing to post off on it, man. That tomorrow when leave, we'll say, oh, this is what a lawmaker left there. This man, I can remember when South Joseph gave 17 buses or 17 districts in this county. This man run our bus for certain period of time up to now. We don't know where the money is, where the money gone. Another thing the man did again. The man took over the school that the late lawmaker left there. Our lawmaker now, Abu Fana Kamara, took over the late school that the late lawmaker left there in Gadlock community. Where currently now there's a school called Central High. They may run a school over a period of time. Up to now, we don't even know where the money is going. Up to now, they may have gave annual report of this school. Those people took over this country to loot our country, but they will take back to the Labrador for come 2023. Joseph Numapaga is the next president. Thanks.
Okay, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you very much. Let's take some more calls there.
Yes, we are live on D15 98.1.
Thank you very much. We are live on D15 98.1. You can catch us there. We're on a number of platforms as well online.
Good morning.
Good morning, brother.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, brother. How you doing?
We okay, my brother. You are live.
Yeah, brother. Thank you, Josh. Leader, good morning.
Good morning.
On the line. I want to say this. You know, all of you say, leader saying is true. You know, people that start choosing, they will get started right now. Because that Joseph was running on a school in New Jersey called the Jenny's. And we're running a school in New Jersey called Jenny's. That Joseph sat around with our school. We're not doing all of the school, because you know they're not getting money. But now you are getting stealing money for all of this. The reason why you do those kind of things, you owe you pay the colleges, you pay the other one, you get rest, you pay to rest, all the kind of things. What I think is happy, the people are resolved. On the first one, people are resolved. What I think is happy, everybody know that they are already pay us and they are already stealing our country money. So, 2023, we're not going to go back. Thank you for the opportunity.
Okay, my brother. Good morning.
But what's that? I can make the referee. Ain't saying love the ball, must bring it around and get the ball free. Son of my swan.
Hello. Yeah, good morning. You are live.
Good evening.
Good morning. Oh, it's not being ready yet. Let me go to the other line. Yeah. DJ Lomé, good morning.
Good morning, George.
Let's take more calls.
Pedro Costa.
Yeah, good morning.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. This morning I listened to Sir Joseph, seeing some things on radio. How if I empowering people, this and that. Let you leave the government and empower people. Leave the government and see how best you can empower people in Maserati. People are tired with you. Because since you've been in government, you've been executive, everything that go to the house that you always protect the executive. Then you see, one of the things he said this morning on the radio and they were asking, he said he's going to campaign for everybody that non-senator. Then Clarence asking said, but then why you putting campaign for Dillon? Then he said Dillon are opposition, Dillon are different men. So the other people in the Senate now, are they not opposition? Every one of them they are partisan to CDC. Say you want to be a red dealer, you want to undermine your own government, then move from government, be red dealer. Say you want to be an agriculturalist, leave the government and be an agriculturalist. We're talking about somebody giving humanitarian to other people, like Mela Costa. Costa are giving money out to people. He in government. Costa help people to go to school. He in government. So when he comes to government, he will do more than you, and he will not protect any government. Even in a more that he voted for JMP does buy, you will say you will not protect JMP because I know Costa don't stand to back any wrong. So Costa, the Liberian people who are Maserati, we are behind you, and we pray that day will come and we'll go in line. Even my whole house will vote for you, and the Maserati alive will vote for you, and you will become senator of this country. May God bless you and save the state. Thank you very much, my brother.
Okay, DJ Lomé.
Thank you so much, DJ Lomé. Thank you so much. Let's take some more calls there.
Yep. Good morning.
Hello?
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. How are you?
We're doing great, my brother.
Yeah, good morning. How are you?
We're doing great. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, this is Barry calling for one side.
Okay.
I know, I don't think Sargento will be running because according to the promise he gave 2020, he said $1 Dillon win. He's not going to run for 2023. So we're not calculating on Sargento. He had to tell a word. He's not running. He's not running. And we voted for him to be senator. We're not voting again until he go by a word. Then he just go sit down. $1 Dillon won, and you say you will now run 2020 when $1 Dillon win. So why are you coming to contest for? Is that man of a word? Is that credible of what you were saying? We want him by a word. Let him get go sit down. Thank you.
Okay, my brother. Let me go to the WhatsApp line. Good morning.
Good morning, George. How are you?
We're doing great.
Good morning, Henry, and good morning, George. My name is Henry Moe. I'm calling from Brisbane, Australia. I just called to say hi, Henry. Thank you for the good work you're doing. May God richly bless you. And it's our prayer in Australia that God gave you the victory in the coming election. Thank you, and God bless you. Bye for now.
Okay. Let me go back.
Thank you very much, Nimsek. Thank you very much. I hope you and your family are doing great there in Australia. Happy New Year to you. Let's take more calls.
Good morning.
Good morning, brother.
Yeah, good morning, my brother.
Good morning to my brother.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, good morning. Yeah, so well, thank you so much. Parents and brother, la praying. We are not supposed to of people in the country no more. Your senator, today you are okay. A clear answer question is trying to dodge a question. It's trying to dodge nothing at all you tell the people. So we are not stupid. We find a bottle in the place. We find it. We find it. La brain are looking. They will be the resource that you have got all hotel. They will be the resource you are eating at your money. We eat it. Any money people are restaurant. We eat it. Now you know la brain does something. It's all out of profit. That bottle you tell all the GS. You put a bottle on it. When you get red for it begin red for the continue. When you are in Canada today, you are having the resources. La brain will take a put it in a put of cow on it. They need a capital order. All the senators are Deloitte. The way in our way open some or the laboratory are today. So then why would you see $1,000 in a couple of course everything that for him? Yeah. He said begin rest. He begin the terrible process all people coming. Where you get all that money for? You are doing people for the Liberian people? But can I ask you a question your daughter? Can I ask you your daughter? So we're waiting for him. You the next senator for the country. That's see what that's see what that time for you want. In fact, in Florida, how much we want to get to the Liberian people in the state? How much? In my own say now. How much development
they pay him $150,000. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, my brother. Okay, my.
Thank you very much. Let me say this. Even the ambulance service, later on we found out that he admitted it himself. Just one payment alone for a certain period of time, I don't know how long, the Ministry of Health paid Sir Joseph $150,000 for using those ambulances. So Sir Joseph was receiving money. The ambulances he brought, they were not free. This guy just, you got to give it to him. For a man who is as empty-headed as Sir Joseph is, to be able to enrich himself through these means, you got to give him credit. You got to gain credit because the men are fishy men. But, again, it's not hard to get rich in government. Even if the most fishy person can get rich from government. So that one part, it's not rocket science. You just need to be in the right position and leverage it. Yep. But let's take some calls there, George. Let's go back to the lines and take some calls.
Okay. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. How are you? Is this Costa Show?
Yes.
Yes, good morning, guys. Good morning, Henry. How you doing?
We're doing good. Welcome.
Hello?
Yeah, my brother, go ahead.
We can hear you.
Yes, Henry, I want to say, Henry, I want to say thank you for your effort. I mean, you been there for the Liberian people and you still standing your ground. I really appreciate every effort you make for Liberia. When it comes to the issue of Sir Joseph, Henry, that's something you have to be careful with the Liberian people because Liberian people, they love that stomach. Liberian people love food. Yeah, so now election is around and Sir Joseph is going to import rice in Liberia at this time. So we all need to be careful to open the eyes of our people, not to
let him bring the rice.
Not to vote for
let him
teams.
Bring the rice. He can make it free. The people will still vote against him, my brother. Rest assured, don't you worry, brother. The people know better.
All right, thank you.
Okay, my brother.
My man, the people know better. How much money Thomas Fowler did not spend in 2020. Yet Dillon beat Thomas. Dillon got 65% of the votes. Fowler received 35%. You see that kind of margin? How much money didn't Thomas Fowler spend? My people, when the people's minds are made up, there is almost nothing you can do to undo it. So Sir Joseph bringing rice to sell, it just shows the people, but when they got all this money, where you got all this money from? Where you got all the money from? It is your money. Sir Joseph was a poor man. Thomas Fowler used to sell planks in red light. Sir Joseph had nothing. He was poor. Today, Sir Joseph is a very rich man. Whose money is it that has made him rich? Your money and my money. So if you are impressed by what he's doing with your own money and all the things he's doing, what is he doing? He's doing it in his name. Is he importing rice in the name of the people of Monserrate County? No. Is he running the buses for you for free? No. The community colleges that he's building, did he put it in the name of Monserrate County? No. The trucks that he's renting, over 10 trucks to ArcelorMittal, is he renting it? Are they paying the money to Monserrate County? No. All the money he gets goes to him. He's doing his own private business and he's become a very rich man. Using your money to establish businesses to get rich. Exploiting the opportunity. He sees that, the rice issue, okay, I'm going to go bring rice to make money. That's what he's doing. Who is he going to share the profits with? They're going to be selling the rice. So who is Sir Joseph going to be sharing the profits with? Is he going to be sharing the profits with the people of Monserrate County? No. The profits are going to be for himself. So if you think that he's helping you by bringing rice from abroad to sell, and you want to vote for him because of that, fine. Go ahead, vote for him. Buy his rice. When he brings his rice, buy it so you can make him richer. He uses your money which he stole to bring rice and sell to you, and you buy it for him to make him richer. Fine, that's your business. Yeah. But those who know better and who mean well will not vote for Sir Joseph. They will not, because they know him to be a thief and he is incapable of being a good senator. And that's why they will replace him with us, your humble servant, Henry Costa. Let's go back to the lines and take some calls there.
Okay. Good morning. Good morning.
Josh. Good morning, Josh.
Yeah, good morning, my brother. Welcome to the program.
Yeah. Yes, this is the religious advisor to the Costa Show. Our leader, good morning.
How do you do, my brother? We are doing good.
Okay,
we need to talk.
To hear that.
Let me hold you there. Our religious advisor.
Yes, sir, Chief.
You need to call Teves so we can do that planning for the thing.
Okay.
There. Call Teves after the show so we can talk. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I'm going to do that.
Okay then.
Thank you so much. To the talking point. You know, our leader. Let me say this. 2019, when the law completed the term of the late Senator Geraldine Doe, they were under the Sacramento. They said Senator Delon would have been the shortest senator ever in the history of the Republic of Liberia. And then some of them were somehow afraid, but because we were still campaigning for Delon. And then when the election results came, Delon won. They went back on the Sacramento. They said no. They made a vacation senator. We agreed. And then we went back to A in 2020. And then the senator Delon dragged them in the mud with your help also. So what I can say to you in the senatorial election that is coming 2023, that we are in already, look, there are a lot of things that will happen. But you know, thank God it is the biggest county, Monserrado. We are residing here. The same way you sat on the radio, you have been doing many for people. And you said to us, move so because they were hijacking the votes now. So you sat down on the DVP, you said, so group also, and we were chasing them from Bozeman and other areas, cooling centers. So now, let me say this to you. The people of Monserrado, they know what they want to. Sir Joseph, if you are an Ebola hero, let me say this. Mama, go and do your Ebola hero work. It's an old story. That is finished. You said, you know how long you've been a representative, and then you are today a senator. There are many youth, young people are going to school. So you want to hold to that position, my brother, we will fight it. And I know that the hero you're going to make your way through. I can say this to you clearly. But I can say this finally. To those of you, Senator DeLon, Senator Yombly Kangalore, I don't want people to sit down and feel like the way they took place the last time we were protesting, or people say they're not part because they are rap at any position. You also should be able to form one for the senatorial election. Let me show that our hero win. Thank you for affording me the time.
Okay, my brother.
Thank you, my brother. Let's take some more calls there. We got 20 minutes to go and we will be done. We have to take off this morning. Let's take some calls there, George.
Good morning.
Good morning, George.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Huh?
We can hear you. Go ahead, my brother.
All right. So I'm Lawrence Spencer. I'm in Johnsonville. Let me say welcome to Costa back to the country. Well, I agree with Costa on most of what he said about Joseph. Joseph really well. I said, no, we should get work down the market and bring $1 and teach some of these lemon the food and make a leader. Because they are also doing things around the country. Okay? Because that's that Joseph is going to do so much on our one single elementary school, I think, in the district. And look at that,
oh, my brother, your line very, very bad. Yeah, please change your location. 0770-102-102-0886. Yeah. Okay. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, George, I had an issue here right now. Leader, good morning. And the issue is how when we just discussing that Joseph is a humanitarian. You don't hear people talk about this or begin speaking. When you say humanitarian are people who give to people and not take back for people. Humanitarian can only give for you and not take back for you.
That Joseph do the Ebola time that Joseph had the Ebola in Amunet, and yes, that Joseph rented the Amunet to the government. And the government paid him money. And he received the money. And he bought a process here, the process are here. The process is on transport, and so that he received the money for the process. When you are humanitarian, you will get to the people and not take that for people. But when you start that on your show, you go to that on your show, you waste money for people who are taking make money for who are to go do subject. They never get back to you. So when you say humanitarian, it means that you will get the point, you not take it back. You are not fool. That people are not fool. You get the other you are humanitarian, and then you give it up to your biggest thing, like giving it all, and then you pay money for it and giving money back. You're not humanitarian. The people that you are getting back for all, you get all, will get back to you. That's the issue. Thank you, Thank you.
Okay, my brother. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my brother. This is Imam Sherry calling you from Pakistan. Our leader, good morning. So proud and glad to at least talk to you today. I'm one of the secret supporters of Heaven Pedro Costa. My brother, you are not God, but my whole life, my soul, and my family, their vote is going to be cast in your box. I'm not here for CDP, so the last night, I'm part of you. So you say, he let me all the food. I will eat it. Me and my family will eat it. He let number one, if it was 25 people for me to wear his clothes, because I can't wear it, I want to wear it. So, leader, don't worry yourself. We are wise. Now, the central point, they are more than the stupid people. Sometimes it's very clear. But before, the stupid people are more than the central point, but now the central point are more than stupid people. So you can take my number to contact me. Inshallah, we are willing to work with you to make you to be the incoming senator for Monterrey come October. Thank you. Let God be with you and let God protect you and let God bless you. Thank you very much.
Okay, my brother.
Thank you.
Okay,
thank you so much.
Yep, 0770102 0886 010 I go back here. Good morning. Good morning.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, Alan Kakula calling from Palavia Estate.
Welcome to the program. Oh, we lost you there.
Let's take another caller, Josh.
Yep, 0770-102. I'll go back. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is West Point. You can't call them out.
Yeah, we hear you.
Thank you. Thank you. Because I'm listening to what all you are saying. You are talking the truth. You know, for our husbands are praying for you to be the successful winner coming and turning for you to be the senator for Monterrey County. But I like you to visit West Point. My husbands want to see you in West Point. In my first day, we are going to campaign for you in the township of West Point. That's why I'm telling you, we have a football supporter of what? Honorable Costa in the township of West Point. I'm the one who founded that thing, West Point. You can't call about. We are highly want to see you in the township of West Point. I work with you. Thank you.
Okay, my brother. Thank you for calling 0770.
We're taking more calls there. We've got 15 minutes to go. George, let's take more calls there here from our people this morning. We're talking about a whole host of issues here. Let's take some more calls, Josh.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Basso for one call for Chikisu Pacho community.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you for your topic on discussion this morning. Good morning to Henry Pedro Costa.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you for your topic on discussion. You know, my brother, when any rackets I had to tell you what's going on in your country. Pedro, lay down in sleep. Don't worry. Some of all we are here for you. Some of all we are here for you and eventually 2017 election was Europe or 140. You know, was stomach, but now we are seeing it. Unani rackets and to say what happening in the country. Don't worry, my brother. Go and go always you all. Everything will go. That's 2023. Any kind of intimidation, it can be all because it intimidating some all. Oh, we not seriously. We gotta see our advocate data. Are you so telling me I'm not seriously? I'm not to party. You telling me I'm not seriously? You know, they want to be all kinds of collaborating to impair the citizen to say citizen adika. What kind of you think of when you campaign 2017? It was you want to citizen adika before you vote. The one is doing our committee, intimidation. Hey, you know the social because you will not vote. You not the one you not vote. That's on 23. We will change the calamity for only power. They are calamity. What they are divine and telling our state our government. While they can understand la life, just they come in the country to or if you will lead it to power. The country already dry. They can't turn 21 in power. The few iffy and go for pay. No few iffy will change the calamity for in power. Thank you. That's what Costa this morning.
All right.
Okay, my brother.
Okay, my brother. Thank you very, very much.
Good morning.
Thank you so much. Let's take some more calls there. We've got 13 minutes to go, and we will be done here.
Yeah.
I like that. The calamity will change the
Yeah,
calamity.
Calling from rehab.
Okay.
Yeah, we want the leader to please share the campaign team members' numbers so that we can be able to get in touch with them.
Okay, my brother, we'll do that.
Yeah, because we're trying to get him and trying to bring him into the viral community, but we are not in touch with the campaign team.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, this is Morris Taraka calling from Sinclair.
Okay, welcome to the program.
Yeah, I just want to tell you, you said everything and nothing else to say. And here I want to remind you all my father, I went to you to the office. So I just want to tell you.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Good morning, George.
Yeah.
Hearing this is eventually, I suggest that you have town meetings in the community, and then we should do a fundraising. And I'm waiting to be on board. I think we should have a fundraising going on by now, and you should be going to this community to have town hall meeting. Thank you so much.
Evangeline, we will do all of those things. Thank you so much for your support. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. We will do that. We'll reach out. We're not going to sit down and say, oh, we'll win the election. We have massive support, but we need to go out to the people and engage the people. We will do that. You trust me, we will. We're prepared to do that. We have plans to do that. We're going to open our campaign office. God is just blessing us. A good friend has offered us a space free of charge, a 5-bedroom house, which will turn into our office. It's right here situated somewhere. I will not tell you where it is right now. And that was just offered to us last night. 5 bedrooms, is in a fence. It's on the main motor road. It sits on 2 lots of land. 2 lots of land. That's a big space. 5-bedroom house. It sits on 2 lots of land. We can put 1,000 people or 1,500 people can gather. 2,000 people can even gather in that fence on the main motor road. It's got light. It's got water, and it's absolutely free of charge. We are not even renting. We are not going to be paying rent on the main motor road. That's how God is blessing us. Another friend has given us a brand new pickup, a brand new double cabin pickup that we will get by the end of next month. Brand new with the plastic, everything on it. Double cabin pickup, brand new pickup. That same friend is printing for us about 10,000, 5 to 10,000 t-shirts, brand new, 5 to 10,000 t-shirts. So you think we're playing fun? You think you say nothing. Look, we will not pay money for this campaign. The people will pay for this campaign for us. So yeah, don't worry about money. So I just can have all his stolen money, but money can vote. That people can vote. People vote. Money does not vote, and money cannot buy vote. So we got this thing covered. God is with us. The people. We're not going to raise money right now. We're not doing no fundraiser right now. No, we will not do that. We will not come to you right now to raise money. We will come to you when the elections are about to begin. When campaign is about to begin, that's when we'll raise money. We're not going to be raising money now for campaign. We will not do that. We will only raise money when campaign is about to begin. But rest assured, our office will be open soon. We will start working. We'll start going across the Montserrat County and other parts of the country. Like today, we're going to Grand Bassa. You know, we got a series of events planned there with Senator Yumley's team, Senator Yumley Kanga Lawrence's team, and we're going to be going to Grand Bassa. We'll have a fantastic day today. So God is with us. You do not let your heart be troubled, for God is with us. Yes. We will not worry about fundraising. Money is coming. People are giving us money. Our people there in America, we raise money for DeLong. We raise money for other candidates running. You think we will not raise money for ourselves? We will. The money we'll raise for ourselves will be more than the money we raise for other people. Because we raise it for them, you know what we're going to raise for ourselves? But we will not come to you now. We'll come to you later when the campaign is about to begin. Last night, they asked me to send the design for the t-shirt. Imagine, they asked me to send the design for the t-shirt. I sent the design. They asked me for the picture. They asked me what color I want it printed in. I sent everything to them last night. The t-shirts are being produced abroad. They're going to bring them here. Thousands and thousands of t-shirts for our campaign, free of charge. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. A friend of ours just sent us some computers. Chairman Douglas brought it. 10 computers, laptops. Our team will have computers to work with and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, the computer right there. They just brought it right here in my place. So God is with us. Don't worry, you said. We got this thing. You understand? This is what happens when you have served well and the people know that you mean well. They will support you. We will raise hundreds of thousands of dollars for the elections. People will give us money because they know what we can do and they know what we've done. Yes. So that's it. George, let's see whether we can take about 3 more calls and we'll call it a day. About 3 more calls.
Good morning.
Good morning, Walker. How you doing?
Doing great.
How you doing, Walker? How you doing?
Welcome.
Yeah, I want to
we're doing good.
Before coming to it.
Yes, welcome to the program. You are live.
Tell Costa say he must relax. Tell Costa to take Manova Money Sekuba Kamara. Everson has been the time he was to Morocco, he must used to talk, but this time we can't talk. Tell him. But I'll try to find you. If you please take this maneuver, if you relax, I want you to come, I have to come and find me. Every blessing day, they put even calling me Henry Pedro Costa. So for that reason, I run your campaign over there. Just so you can come there and see me, yeah?
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you very much. Let's take some more calls. Yep.
Yeah.
No fundraiser until later on. But we'll do private fundraising, but not public, like the way we do it where our people. No, we're not going to do that. Let's take some more calls, y'all. 2 more calls. 2 more calls, and we'll call it a day.
Yeah, good morning.
Hit the road.
Yep. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Yeah, this is Mr. Gige calling you from Kesari Boulevard. I've been fighting very hard. Thank God I have gone through. Mr. Petro, I've been one of your talent. I admire. I've been in the country, been following you, although I can't be on the phone call every day to be calling. But we've been under the water. They say, the people make power will say, when alligator in the water eating all the fish, the crocodile still now in the corner taking statistics. So we have been one of those who have been here. People say, oh, won't be as fair as Liberian people in the rest. We know what happened in 2020 year. And we have ATM machine were going all over the community. They have yellow machine, they have truck were holding around on that road and see. But still Liberian people made a decision. So no matter what the people will do, what they will say, what they will, I don't care how much back of money they will get to pass around with it. Liberian people have resolved, they have arrived at the decision, and they're going to make a decision. So let it package the money, let it keep the time come, they will distribute on us. And we are here somewhere, we are in the community, we're not noisy, but we gradually campaigning, small, we can be talking in our late t-shirt in our city, we're discussing you people, especially you. We've been discussing, and people been following you, not only because you just coming. People been following you when you are in America, then you come down here every day, you discussing issue about our country, you just discussing issue about the property, how people suffering, how much you're helping people. Some of us been following. And the routine we are using in the community to talk to people. So don't worry about the grace of God.
Thank you.
As long your decision is better for the future of this country, God will always be there, and God will buttress your effort along with our effort, and you will succeed in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen. Amen, my brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you. You spoke very, very well. George, let's take a few more calls there.
Yep, 0770-102-102-0886. Go back. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah,
good morning. It's a Costa Show?
Yes.
Okay, this is Yumi Flumo. I'm calling from New Jersey.
Welcome, my brother.
This is Costa's Pape. What people don't know, the sedition especially, they don't know that being a senator or government official, legislature, you don't need to be making business. It's to speak for the people. And this is what Henry Costa has been doing. They have spoken for the people. They have spoken for the plight of the people. But Sir Joseph is in the president's pocket. And we don't want any senator now that is in the president's pocket. Anything the president wants, he gave it to him. No. We want somebody who will look at the president and say, Mr. President, with all due respect, we cannot give this. And this is the situation. So this is Henry Costa Pape, and we're standing along with you. Henry, how are you, Henry?
Okay.
Thank you, Pop. Thank you, Pop. Thank you so much. Thank you. One more call, George. One more call.
Yep.
One more call.
Let's see who can be that last call.
Don't you all? Again, I want to say this. We have a lot of people listening via radio, watching via Facebook, YouTube, tuning, SoundCloud, website, all over the place. 7 different platforms people are watching and listening. Joseph Yumambwaga is okay. I was with him yesterday. I was with him the day before yesterday. I will not be able to see him today because we are going to Grand Bassa. By the time we come back this evening, I will not be able to see him, but he's doing very well. We're with him. He and I were discussing his upcoming trips. He has a trip to the U.S. to attend a number of meetings and engagements and to participate in a fundraiser event that we're organizing in the States for the Joseph Yumambwaga Foundation, not for political purposes, but for humanitarian purposes. You all know Joe Bwakai, through his foundation, has made a lot of strategic interventions in communities that have really brought great relief to people. From those ferries that the other side were mocking us about, those ferries make a real huge difference in so many communities where they need it. And to the project in in Bumming with those women, and in Lofa, where he bought, his own private land. He gave it to the women to farm on, and he empowered them, get them seeds and get them food, and to work the land. They form a cooperative of women. They grew the rice. They shared the rice among themselves without one cup going to him. Yeah. So these are the kinds of initiatives that he's been doing through the Joe Bwakai Foundation. And so we are supporting that. And so we were putting together. There's a gentleman in the States who's working with us to organize this, and so we're going to be going to the U.S. JMB will be coming right after, and we are going there to prepare the way for him to come for the fundraiser. So don't worry, he is okay. He was just not feeling very well, and he went to the hospital to see a doctor. And that is what we all should do. When you don't feel very well, go see a doctor. If you wake up in the morning and your head is hurting you and you don't understand, go see a doctor. Don't just buy paracetamol or chloroquine and take it. You don't know what's going on with you. You are not a doctor. You should not self-medicate. So that's what he did. He said, take me to the hospital. Let me see a doctor. When the doctor said, okay, you need rest. That's what the doctor said. You need rest. So he's resting. He can be stubborn, but we got to make him rest. You know, he can be stubborn. He's doing all these plenty meetings, and I said, Uncle Joe, you have to rest. You know, he wants to see everybody. He wants to talk to everybody. But I know what I go through, and I can imagine what he goes through. I can't imagine. I know that for a fact. So we want to ensure that he is well rested, and so he's okay. JMB is fine. Joseph Bwakai shall live and be healthy and fulfill his destiny. His destiny is to become president of this country to bring respectability, to bring credibility, to take this country to another level and transition it. And then he will go and sit down and enjoy his retirement. But for now, no retirement for him until he fulfills that destiny. That is his destiny. Hey, that is destiny. Yeah. So all the Shakadimon, y'all be praying. Your prayers are going in vain. It is God Himself who will keep this man going. They're not all, they're not man, they're not that or that God. Thank you so much. God bless you all and have yourselves a wonderful day. Bye-bye.